Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Fluctus Channel. Being one of the most densely populated countries in the world, Bangladesh has a rich culture encompassing musical traditions, literature, religion, and cuisine. Countless festivals such as Durga Puja or Victory Day are celebrated throughout the year, filling the day with color and festivity. Since multiple rivers cross the country, its transportation largely depends on ferries, especially during these cultural events.
এটা আমি ৯-১০ বছর আবার আমি নিম্ন কর্মচারী ওই আমাদের খালাসিরা ওরা আসে না ওইরকম আমি ওই কাজ করতাম লঞ্চে ঝাড়ু দিতাম ধুইতাম পরিষ্কার করতাম সিঁড়ি দিতাম লঞ্চ বাঁধতাম তারপর আস্তে আস্তে সবার প্রিয়জন হয়ে গেল কাজকর্ম শিখে গেলাম ওস্তাদেরা কইলো যে ওরে এখন লঞ্চ চালাইতে দেওয়া যায় এই ৯-১০ বছর আমাকে লঞ্চ চালানোর দায়িত্ব দিল
Life on a ferry in Bangladesh can vary depending on the type and size of the boat and the duration of the trip. Smaller vessels carry up to 2 levels of passengers in shallower channels, while larger vessels can carry up to 4 levels. Boarding usually begins at the ferry terminal, where passengers buy tickets and go to the ferry once they arrive. It can become chaotic during rush hours, so security checks are often carried out to ensure order. These vessels normally use a chadburn for the captain to send orders to the engine room. During the onboarding process, the passengers find seats or secure their spots on the deck. Departure of the ship is indicated by the captain using a horn or whistle to signal the surrounding ships. These checks guarantee that all necessary personnel are on board and the boat has no mechanical problems. Final checks are carried out to ensure the ship is ready to sail once all passengers and cargo are on board. Inside the ship, passengers can find small shops where they can buy some snacks during the journey. Larger ferries often have designated prayer rooms for passengers to perform their prayers. At present, waterway transportation in the region is cheaper than any other form of transportation. As the ferry gets near the dock, the captain gradually uses the chadburn to reduce speed. Being slower, the captain can maneuver the ferry and align it with the docking berth. People at the dock coordinate with the ferry crew to secure the mooring lines and fix the boat in the berth. With the ramps placed, the passengers and cargo disembark, directed by crew members for efficiency.
তো এই লঞ্চে বইয়া মাস্টার এই সারেঙ্গে চালায় দেখলে ও চুপ করে জাহাজ তো চালাই মজা করে হ্যাঁ মনে করে ডাঙ্গুরির আমিও
In some areas of the country, smaller boats are used to transport passengers to the main ferry. Competing private companies own and operate the biggest of the river launch vessels. Wooden boats can approach the ferries to load or disembark passengers and goods. When the boat gets next to the ferry, the passengers hop onto it to board the main ship. Some merchants use this service to move their products between cities. Crew members are trained in docking procedures, either for using the mooring lines or ramps. When navigating, the captain must account for currents, tides, wind, and visibility conditions. Ferries are a primary mode of transportation, and demand often exceeds supply. For some routes, overcrowding occurs due to the vessel being too small or having a low frequency of ferries. This is also fueled by the low cost of ferry transportation and the large population of the cities. However, overcrowding is not a problem exclusive to ferries, as this also occurs with some trains in Bangladesh.
আমি মোহাম্মদ তৌফিকুজ্জামান, সহকারী স্টেশন মাস্টার, ঈশ্বরদী। আমি এই পদে দীর্ঘ 5 বছর ধরে চাকরি করতেছি আর কি। আপনারা তো জানেন যে ঈদে সবসময় আর কি যাত্রীরা মানে ট্রেনকে বেশি পছন্দ করে, যার কারণে যাত্রীর চাপ অনেকাংশে বেশি হয়। আমরা এই জন্য রেল কর্তৃপক্ষ থেকে স্পেশাল গাইড আপনার সার্ভিস দিয়েছে এবং সে অনুযায়ী আমাদের ঈদ যাত্রা স্বাচ্ছন্দ্যে আর কি যাত্রীরা করতে পারছে।
This peaks during the Eid festivals, when millions of people travel from urban areas to their hometowns and villages. Such a phenomenon has become an expected event during the festive season in Bangladesh. Many people prefer trains over other modes of transportation due to convenience and the relative speed of rail travel. Overcrowding can be so high that people climb between the spaces of the carriages to reach the roofs and get a place. To combat this, authorities have implemented several important strategies, one being scheduling additional trains to accommodate the extra passengers. Extra carriages are added to existing trains to increase capacity and overcome the issue. In some cases, train services are dedicated exclusively to transporting passengers for Eid. Other measures include enhancing the control of ticket sales in advance. However, the application of these measures requires the use of extra personnel at the stations during this time. This extra staff is deployed at stations to manage the crowds, assist passengers, and ensure orderly boarding. This drives improvements to infrastructure, technology implementation, and public awareness to prepare for such events. That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of our new content. See you next time.